The recovery has been exceptionally good in some areas and not so good in other areas. The Middle East and North Africa has done relatively well. In fact, better than expected. So we're still below 2019 numbers, but getting there. And of course, China's still blocked off, and some of ASPAC's just opened up, so the numbers are not there for ASPAC. But in general, the region has recovered quite well. I think the biggest lesson I learned is how destructive governments can be to their own aviation industry by deciding on behalf of the industry without involving the industry in the decision itself. And the other thing is that they did not coordinate with each other. These sort of issues proved to be impossible to handle for the aviation because, of course, it's not just domestic flights, it's country to country, and that's where the problems started showing up. I'd like to see that while most of the world has dropped these restrictions, I think it's time Africa dropped these restrictions. It's getting worse. Some countries, Nigeria, for example, is 25% of the block funds globally, okay, and this is not acceptable. It's damaging the aviation industry. It actually hurts the travelers. It's going to get up to a point where the traveler can no longer afford to travel, and the aviation industry will collapse in and out of Nigeria. And so this is like on the top of my priority to take care of now. Hopefully within the next 3 months we should see some positive reaction from them. It depends on how willing the government is to tackle this seriously. It's a little more difficult in the GCC countries because they're oil producing. Okay, so although the airlines are striving towards achieving this, having sustainable aviation fuel available is an issue. It's going to be difficult to rally all the GCC countries to be behind SAF. I think it's awareness and advocacy that is needed from our part. But remember, it's not just the airlines. There's a lot of stakeholders involved, and then of course you have the people that make the SAF. IATA can only try to drive this by advocating and talking to all stakeholders together, but there's a limit to what a country decides to do.